Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and today I actually changed the topic of my video quite a bit. I was originally going to talk about some stuff that was automotive related, but then I woke up today super sick, and so I changed the topic of the video, and the reason I changed that is based on the stuff that I did today essentially. So the topic of today's video is obviously about persistence, and even on a day like this where I really don't feel all that well, I'm still getting everything done that I need to get done. So getting a video filmed and uploaded for this second channel, getting a video filmed for the main channel to upload tomorrow, just everything I need to get done that I had scheduled today essentially. And I really just want to make this one pretty quick essentially, and just kind of give a synopsis of, everyone knows that persistence is super important, but I just want to give a synopsis of why I think so, just my personal life. A few years ago, I was pretty hardcore into competitive powerlifting, and just to make things brief, I had so many times doing powerlifting where I wanted to quit, and it was because I didn't think I was going to win first place. I didn't think that this was going to happen or that was going to happen, right? I didn't think I was going to set a record. But the thing that I did is every single time I thought I was going to quit, I just kept pushing on, and that led me to win nationals when I was 18 years old, and placed 4th at Worlds when I was 19 years old. And then the next way that this really helped me out in my life personally is when I started working at the dealership. I had the same exact mentality where I went into the dealership, and there's so many times where I just wanted to quit, like just right off the bat, like just sitting around waiting for customers to come in. When it was in the middle of January, it was snowing hardcore. It was absolutely miserable. And there's so many times where I just wanted to quit, but I kept going anyways. And it ended up paying off tremendously, where that in turn set me up for what I'm doing now full time, which is YouTube. And YouTube was probably the thing that I've experienced more than anything else where I've wanted to quit it, and I have quit it, and I've come back to it. And it's crazy that the level of persistence that I've had with this and how much it's paid off and all that kind of stuff. So when I first started the channel, I filmed videos for about a month roughly, and I didn't get that many views, didn't get that many subscribers, and so I just dropped it. I was like, this is too much. I'm like, I have to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time. I'm like, no way, it's never gonna happen. I'm doing all this work for free. And even though I love to do it, I just I felt super frustrated with it. So I kind of pushed it off to the side a little bit. And then I came back to it August of 2018. So I started the channel at the end of 2017. And I came back August of 2018 and made a couple videos. And they actually did really well. One of the videos got like 40,000 views. And that was the most views that I'd ever gotten on my channel on a video before. And so I was super excited. And then I dropped the ball again because I was like, oh, okay, well, it's a one-time thing, because I made some other videos after it and they didn't get any views at all, basically. So then I was like, okay, I'm done. And then at the end of 2018, that's when, things happened in such a weird way that I think that's really what changed everything for me. Is I went to a dealership that I had filmed up for a while, and I remember that I was like, okay, I'm going to get these videos done, and I'm going to get these, this is what's going to help me get back on the ball, and just get things rolling. I went to the dealership, and I was literally 10 minutes into filming a video in a car, and they kicked me out. They said, we don't want this anymore, this and that. And I didn't charge them any money or anything. To this day, it still astounds me why they ended up kicking me out. And it'll probably be, one of those things where that dealership, they don't realize it, but it definitely did hurt them back then, because the other stores that sell their same brand that I have worked with now, I know how many cars they've sold for my channel, and I know how much revenue that earns for a dealership. And so it was definitely a bad choice on their end. But I remember I was so down on myself. Like, I was like, I want to make this happen, and they kicked me out, and I was like, I gave up again. So that was in November, and I didn't film at all for December. I was like, this is pointless. I'm like, I can't do this. And then through January, still didn't do anything. And then in February, the Subaru dealership that I had filmed with the year prior contacted me, and they said, hey, Ben, we really would love it if you do your videos again. Our salespeople liked them. Our customers liked them. We want you to come and film videos again. So I said, of course I'll do that. And that dealership doesn't realize it, and by the way, it's Mark Miller Subaru, but they actually got things going for me again and showed me that if I had just stuck with it and been persistent through the whole time, what I could have created if I had been consistent from day one. Because me going from, getting no views at all pretty much on videos to now my channel is getting close to 100,000 views a day is absolutely crazy, and that's after less than a year's worth of consistent work. And so I guess the lesson to take from this is, just because things get a little bit hard, obviously don't give up and look at everything from an objective standpoint and just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, because you never know what's going to happen. And the biggest regret that you'll have in life is not pushing hard enough and not sticking with something when you knew you should have. You knew you should have taken that risk and you didn't. And that's usually when people have the biggest regrets.